Pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Nerf Secrets Revealed. So for today, I'd like to talk about a couple things about the Ultra lineup. Yes, I'm going back to it, and it's certainly because there have been a lot of things that have been addressed about the Ultra lineup itself, and I have recently looked into a lot of other controversy surrounding it. And one major thing out there, one complaint that I found in particular within that regimen of when the Ultra lineup started and where we are now in terms of how it is going today, I find that a lot of people have been thinking that Nerf might have lied to us in terms of Ultra's performance and its usage on the battlefield. But you know what? Why don't I go on ahead and address that right now? Of course, I'm here in the same location where you've seen me in the last couple of episodes, but that's only because I'm pre-recording a lot of episodes now. And from my perspective, I'm still seeing a lot of water and a lot of wasps covering that bench. And I mean a lot of both. Wow. I am kind of afraid that they might come over to me and swarm me. But for now, let me just get back to talking about the Ultra lie. Because I might as well address a couple things about it. A couple different clarifications surrounding that claim. Ultra lineup is certainly a big thing, a big step that Nerf is taking and that Hasbro is really putting into perspective here, because alongside the fact that we're going to get 6 new blasters this entire year alone, as opposed to just 1 in 2019, here in 2020, it's going to be really big for Nerf itself. 6 new blasters this whole year itself. And alongside the fact that 120-foot-long range claims are also apparent, I would not necessarily find that to be as appealing as possible, because I'm starting to feel afraid that Nerf might start taking on some projects that might make it feel more akin that I'm actually going to be handling more paintball or airsoft related guns out there. Of course, I've had a lot of things about airsoft and paintball guns themselves, and a lot of which haven't really turned out so well. Those are parts of my life I would stress at all times. But Nerf, it's almost like we are going to come to a point where they might start making range claims of 1,000 feet in just a couple decades or so. But who knows what'll happen. As long as we're getting 120-foot range claims now, I don't really see a lot happening at this point. But the main thing that I'm coming back here in Nerf Secrets Revealed for by talking about the Ultra lie is that why do people think that Nerf's lying to us? And Hasbro is just making up things about the Ultra lineup. The main thing about the Ultra lineup is that it's expanding this whole entire year. They're going through a lot of new innovations here and there, but they're also putting on a lot of new shells for the Ultra lineup itself. I mean, with the Ultra 1, it was kind of like more of that light machine gun sort of feel. But then with the Ultra 2, it was more of a revolver sort of feel with flywheel action, and that was a pretty big innovation right there. So much so that the Ultra 2, by most people out there, they consider it to be the best blaster of the Ultra lineup so far. But for the 4 and 5, they're essentially based off of the Nightfinder and Magnus. And for the Ultra 3, it's kind of like going to be like a double dealer because it's a double-barreled shotgun with an internal clip put into it. And the Ultra 7 is going to be like a sniper rifle. Enough said. But who knows what the Ultra 6 is going to be like. We still haven't gotten any news for it. But you know what? Let me just clarify one more thing about this Ultra lie that we have going on around here. People are kind of just underestimating the potential of Hasbro and all of its creation. Everything that we've had so far from the brand itself, we've had a lot of Nerf related products. We've had a lot of trial and error, and we've also had a lot of mistakes that have been made. If you're not familiar with the Centurion, when the Mega lineup first came around in 2013, then well, that was one huge mistake that they put together, but I actually liked the Ultra 1 and the Ultra 2 in the same way that I liked the Mega Centurion. But the Mega Centurion had a really long draw stroke. A really long stroke in terms of its priming. I feel like it was a little too much. But I managed to get used to it very quickly. But the Ultra lineup though, who knows what this 7's going to be like. If the 7's going to be somewhat like the Centurion because it does have a similar sort of priming stroke to it, not as long though from my own perspective, then I can kind of imagine that it's going to be a great blaster. Pretty much. But the only thing that kind of gets me very irritated around here and a little confused is that lots of people are just despising the Ultra lineup and overlooking a lot of valuable potential in it that many people don't seem to realize. The Ultra darts are super durable. The range claims they might be possible if you just time it right or angle it right during certain conditions and whatnot. And of course we're going to have a lot of variety within the Ultra lineup. Maybe in 2021 we'll have a lot more to choose from. Maybe the Ultra lineup will expand even further in the next few years. Who knows what will happen. But until all that happens, we're going to have a lot of other controversy here and a lot of other conspiracies surrounding the lineup itself and what other people out there are going to start criticizing about. So that's pretty much it that I got left to talk about this lie itself. Hopefully I've come forward and gotten it through to all of your heads. The Ultra lineup will not suck. I know it won't. The Mega lineup got better over time, and the Ultra lineup will get better over time. A lot of lineups will get a lot better over time. End of story. So that's pretty much it there. But if you want to see more, go down to my channel. Make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.